Welcome to part 2 of our video. Today I'll be taking you through WordPress installation, and also we'll see how to install one of the plugins, that is Elementor. Before I start, I just wanted to remind us of the details that we used in our previous video. In the database that we created was under the name Powerhouse. The username that we used was root, and we didn't use any password. That means we will leave it blank. So let's start. So let me recap what we are going to do in our next few minutes. So here we have our local disk drive C. Under drive C we've created or we've installed our SAMP server on drive C. Under SAMP we have an htdocs folder that is under some folder. Then again, under htdocs is where we've also created our affiliate folder, and WordPress package is inside the affiliate folder. So the next step that we are going to do here is we locate the affiliate folder and we install our WordPress inside here. So let me take you through the steps. 1, type localhost in your browser. 2, we have the /, then the affiliate, and it has to be the same with the one you have in your htdocs folder, that is this one here. So I'll have to copy that so that we don't make mistakes. And then I paste it after the /, and then I press enter. The following steps will be to have and our database setup and other things that are needed for this installation. So the screen that we are seeing is asking us to choose the language, so I'll leave it at the default, and I'll have to click on the continue button so that we continue the process. Here we're being taken through some steps, that is setting up the database. We need also to have our database name. We need also to have our password. As we started, I took you through this page here. That is the details that we need. That is a database, the username, and the password. So let's click let's go. This will give us a page whereby we need to have those details. So in this case we'll use the powerhouse. So I'll have to copy that also. Let's come here, we paste it there, and make sure that there are no spaces after that word. Username, we have root, so and it should be small letters. Password, we are leaving it blank. Then the host and the prefix, we also leave that as the default. Let's click submit, and yes, our steps are okay. This is why we were being given this message here. I don't want to read it, so let's click run installation. We have this welcoming page, and we need also to type the name or the title of our website. I'll name it Powerhouse for this case. We can have that in capital letters, so Powerhouse. Then the username, let's have 1 2 3 4. I think also in the live server you'll have to come up with a strong the username in this case will have to be Powerhouse again, Powerhouse. And again, these two are just for this demo. When you're using a live server, please go for nicer titles and usernames. Our password we'll use 123 for our demo. Yes, you can see it's saying it's weak, so I'll have to confirm to use that password. And we can have any email for this case, so apc at gmail.com. For this is for demo. Then we click install. It is installing. So for demo purposes, we've just used those details that I've inputted inside there. So as we wait for it to install, I think again, as I told you, we'll also have to install our plugin that is Elementor. So let's see. Yes, success. So before we proceed from this page, make sure that you know the username and your password. So let's continue. We click login. So we will have that in capital letters, remember that, Powerhouse. Again, the same thing that we've used in the previous page. As you can see, you need to remember that. So I think of making some spelling mistakes there. 1 2 3 4. Be advisable for that case to save it somewhere so that you're not locked out. We are at our dashboard, and as easy as that, that is all process of setting up our local server and installing WordPress. So let me take you through installation of the plugin, and before that I'll want us to see the live page. So we come here to the home icon, and then we click on visit site. Let's open that in a new tab right there. So this is our website. On the right we have the widgets, on the left we have our current post, and at the top, because we don't have any page, we don't have any menus, nothing is displayed up here. So let's go back and install the first plugin, so that I'll show you how you can come up with your first page using Elementor. So we go to plugins, then we say add new. On your right we'll type Elementor. Yes, there it is, the first one at the top here. Let's click install. I think after that again we'll have to activate it so that we go directly to our page where we'll start developing or coming up with our first page. It is installed, so you need to activate it. There it is. it is giving us a welcome page, so I think I'll have to dismiss that so that we save time and go directly to our first page creation. So we'll go direct to tap under pages, then we click all pages. Under here we see we have two pages already, that is the privacy and the sample page. We can decide to use the sample page, but for this demo I wanted us to create our new page, so we click new, then let's say we call this services page or offers page. Down here we have the attributes of the page. Make sure that under the templates you choose Elementor Canvas, so that it will allow us to use the plugin we've just installed. Let's publish that before we edit the page. There it is. Then we go for this button here that says edit with Elementor. Let's click on it. This will load our page and some of the elements that we have on the page that will help us to create the page. Again, on our right, these are the tools and options that we'll use to have or develop our page. But for new people, those who are still learning the basics of this WordPress development, Elementor will guide you, will help you to achieve that with ease. So for this demo again, I'll go for the template. Later you can develop it from scratch. As you can see on our button here, it says adding sections, or you can go for templates. So let's go for the templates. So we will pick one that we'll use. In this case, I'll go for the first one here. So I'll choose a different one so we can preview it before loading it, so that we see how it looks. Yeah, there it is. So I'll decide to use this by clicking insert at the top here, and we'll wait for some few minutes to load. I think we are okay, so let's click update and we'll preview our page. So let's exit from here. So I'll click on this one and click exit to the dashboard. There we are. And again, for us to see or preview this page, let's see the changes we've made by previewing the changes here. Yes, we have our page on local server. Again, I think that is all process, starting from installing our local server, having our first database, linking the same database to our website, and again installing the first plugin, that is Elementor. If you have any questions, want to be guided one-on-one, please subscribe, click the link below this video, and I'll get back to you. Welcome and subscribe to our channel.